As tax season approaches, the Better Business Bureau is warning you to watch out for scammers promising a quick fix for your credit. New data shows that consumers lost more than $2 million to debt-related scams recently, including a Hollister woman who was conned out of $1,500. Experts say red flags include companies asking for upfront fees or promising to erase accurate negative information from your report.
Scammers and less than reputable companies, they try to create a sense of urgency to get people to act without thinking. So if someone starts promising instant results, that they can boost your credit now or magically erase debt, those are big red flags. Another red flag is if they ask for payment up front or your bank account information up front. In the U.S., legally, these kinds of companies can't charge you until after they've performed the services they promised.
If you think a company has taken advantage of you, report to the BBB scam tracker or file a complaint with the FTC and the state attorney general.